it's tricky to begin with.
Precarious there.
A little precarious. Morning, boys and girls, friends, lovers, children of all ages. This is a terrible way to live. Every morning, waking up, highlighting the plights and destruction of other humans' lives.
Hi. Again.
Hello.
Thanks. We can just keep through.
Yeah. I'll let you.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, that's a good morning drop it vibe. Woo! Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's just another day of traumatic displacement in downtown Denver. Sorry for the drop. We'll get you next time. No, just joking. Trying to avoid the fence line. I had a nice little setup. But anyway, it's another shitty day, huh? Cops sitting in their cars. Just chilling. Because not everybody gets to show up and be a responder. Some of the shit show work. Like this here today. So what I find interesting is that the school, the early morning program, that's shut down. Right, there's the DMV back there. Can't get in there today. Let's go around the block and see what we see, huh? This must be the place. Yeah, they got the alley blocked off. They're really logistically digging in. Entrenching them. Look at this beautiful artwork out here this morning. We'll go around, show you what's going on. This is the Daily Grind in Denver. Is a game of whack-a-mole without permanent long-term solutions. The Star Team is a group of social workers from the MHCD community. That's the mental health Central Denver, I believe. So you can see there, more fencing in the alleyway. Just blocking everybody off. Here we are at Tremont and Downing. More traumatic shutdown. Again, that's the DMV back there. The offices of Councilwoman Candy Cita Baca. And when you look at it, you look at police officers, peace officers who are sitting in cars without their masks on, breathing all over each other, and then breathing on people. That's how COVID gets spread. Right? We know that institutionally, that's some of the worst cases and highest rates of transmission. We've got...
Oh, I know. I'm actually watching it because
Everybody just sitting around talking, shooting the shit. How many man hours are expended on this? Traumatic displacement for 5 people maybe that won't get housing. It's 3, 7, 8, 10. Looks like about 15 people or so working right now at $30 to $50 an hour, plus benefits, pension, all that shit. So, yeah, there's 3 right here. Right, there was 2 in that car up there. Plus there's, so that's 5. There's a guy sitting in his car here. There's 4 workers there. There's another cop over there. Right? It's 3 units here, a unit there, a unit there, 2 more over there. Garbage truck, a city employee truck, public works, EHS. So there's a quantity of vehicles as we look at the scene. It's extensive. Oh, she wants to say hi. Did you give your name and badge number? Huh? We can't hear you. It's not a... Okay, I don't know what she said, but she wanted to say hi to everybody, so we'll make her rock star famous. Not. What do you got, about 15 working this morning?
What's that?
You got about 15 working this morning?
We got 10 cops last count. We got 7 police vehicles.
7
Well,
police
actually,
vehicles?
and
Eight.
then 10 at last count. I haven't done a loop to get the new cop count.
Wow. Plus at least five other workers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's at least 15.
Oh, definitely. City worker wise, yeah, there's like plus MH, plus mental health, there's probably 20 folks here.
Yes. How many people are unhoused?
3.
3 unhoused people getting traumatically displaced this morning. I mean, they could be out finding like pederases or, you know, methamphetamine dealers, distributors.
Nope.
No, we're not gonna get those things done. But since you're out of your car, we can probably hear you now.
I said it's Officer Lewis, 14060.
Officer Lewis, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
So wouldn't you rather really out be like getting like meth traffickers this morning?
I'm just doing my job.
You're just doing your job.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Oh, Officer Lewis, you shouldn't be happy to be at a traumatic displacement. But that is classic footage. Thank you so much. We got that one. Happy to be here. And I don't know who drove away, but they said hi, Brian. I love
I
it.
said happy belated birthday to somebody.
Oh, thank you.
That was you.
That was probably to me. That was last week.
The cop just said that to you.
Nice.
You're too well known.
I'm too well
And
known.
they know your fucking birthday. That's
They probably know your mother's maiden name.
Well, you know, that doesn't so much matter anymore. Mom's been gone for 43 years.
I don't know what.
No, the STAR team is not helping. They're just walking around.
Why are they even
Because they're police employees.
Can I take a picture of that for fun?
oh sure. Well, this is the one for today. It's not great.
All right, folks. Another joyous day in the neighborhood.
No, I do want to.
Good morning, MVM, RJ Raj, Joe Black, Morbid Angel, Tess Daughtry. Want to say hi to One Hot Gal, Freddie Showing News, Too Tall Rob Live. We need some pajama audits. Good morning, babe. Glad to have you all in here.
Basically, I just did the
That's right. They don't want mutual aid partners to assist as Tess speaks. That's why there's such a catastrophic blockage. I mean, they couldn't even go with half of block so that we were, you know, in a little bit or whatever. They're just afraid of us at this point, right? The citizens who are active and in control and know what they're doing are definitely going to be more powerful than their government when they combine their forces. So let's go walk around the fence all the way, folks. It is this, yeah. We're getting to a regular pace. They can handle 3 a week. That gets them pretty close to their 40 hours. And you know what the hell? This team, this crew, deserves to have two off days a week, in addition to the weekend. I mean, seriously. Look how far we're going around just to see how far they've blocked us from going around. Yeah, there it is. There's the shot we want. Right down the alley. Isn't that a fun little trailer house thingy? in the works. How do you like this? They fenced one out of the traumatic displacement because it was on the other side. Well, that's a cop car, right? Oh, there's more cars down there. Look at that. PJ, we pray for your success. We have a stepdad or family member in getting open heart surgery this morning as well. So we're going to continue to walk around the block because I love good exercise. Nothing like a good walk in the morning, folks. Let's go see where my employees are doing around the block. It's a fun garage, isn't it? And look at that nice stump. Oh man, that was a tree. So as we continue our way around the block, I just want to tell you that the trauma going on for these 3 people who are not going to get housing, they're not going to get a solution. But for these 3 people that are out here on the sidewalks today, the amount of money the city is spending to move and clean up after them is equivalent probably to, I don't know, a good week or two's worth of housing. Maybe even a month. When you figure in the expenses on the vehicle use and all the other things that go on here. Hey, we all want to buy land and make it available to the unhoused. The problem comes into buying the land. Wow, that's beautiful. That reminds me of a Buddhist temple. Good morning. How are you today? Very good. Have a wonderful day. Your house is beautiful. This one's beautiful too. The little purple and white and gold. Spiral staircase going from the top to the bottom. Fun, but impractical. Further evidence that they're not housing people. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
They giving you housing today?
Yeah.
Are they? Do they offer you housing today?
Housing? I work for housing, yeah.
Yeah?
Almost 3 years and a half I work for housing.
3.5 years. Today, did they offer you a place to stay? A hotel, vouchers, anything like that?
No.
Well, why not?
Only está aquí con somebody.
They're supposed to offer you assistance. You gotta ask these
You
guys
have
over
me?
here. They gotta have vouchers.
Are you happy with me?
Huh?
You tell him, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys got some vouchers available today for this guy? You don't have vouchers. So where's the service representative on site? Could you help this man? He's looking for some assistance.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, man. We'll find something for you.
Come, let's go find someone for you. That's how that works. Right, his stuff's right here. Whole pile of it. That's probably, you're right, Freddie. I just want you to know that, like, this is what we have to do. We actually have to tell the people that are being traumatically displaced. Oh, look at that. There goes the housing right into the garbage can. All the way in the distance back there. Right? We have to tell them how to do their jobs properly and hold them accountable. That's why you regularly hear me tell you that I am a accountability partner with the city of Denver and the Denver Police Department. Because when they don't do the jobs properly, we have to hold them accountable, build bridges, and ensure that they are effectively trained on their roles and responsibilities. And that includes when you traumatically displace people, that you effectively assist them in the services that they are required to get off the streets and into physical buildings where they're able to rest at night, go to the bathroom, stop defecating on the streets, have trash and recycling services, and physical shelter from the heat and cold so they're able to rest and go to work and have their productive lives. You think that man who keeps such a nice clean cart and his stuff organized wants to live on the streets for 2.5 years? I'm telling you the answer is no. That nicely cart is because he still has his shit together. His brain's still on. Right? He hasn't lost it all. And he's puffing. How long is this car going to sit here running? 3 hours in the morning? Right? It's not an electric vehicle. That's gas. Right? That's gas operated. So running the heater and puffing all morning, sitting in his car, that's a great use of taxpayer dollars. And look at all the moisture it's emitting on the ground. There's like 5 points. And this morning's orange peels, because that's good compost organic litter. Now we'll carry on. Around the block. Let's see how far this goes. Well, I guess if I come around the back, then I could get into the DMV in the morning. Have you seen this mural before, folks? You should. This mural is important. East Side Forever. They invited, see, it's got all this artist caricatures and the arms, the ancestors. I like their tattoos. The citizens. One of those hand prints, maybe 2 of those is mine. What we're going to continue here to show the egregious extensions of the property and how they blocked off this school for 3 unhoused people. So this public access sidewalk is fenced off right there between the blocks. And I think this is important because we want to be able to tell you that if they had just blocked off the front of this, the school would have been open. That business wouldn't have been blocked off. This whole street could have been opened up a little bit more. And the sidewalk for people, families walking their kids to daycare could have been accessible. There's a door back there, the entrance, right? One. So, such a day, folks. My brain's getting tired and dead. It was a really good vigil last night. Very, very respectful. Morning. This is the rec center. Denver Health. 5 Points Plaza back there. Really is a beautiful neighborhood. Really is a continued message that we don't want people living on the streets. We want them to be housed. We want them to be sheltered, to get the services that they need, right? Oh, that's a beauty. Nice. That's a beauty. Old GMC. And here we are. We made it all the way around the block, folks. We're at the continued full parameter of this traumatic displacement. Now, what's troubling to me is that we're normalizing these kids coming into the property through this police fencing. Right? This is a life experience for them now.
It's been very confusing for the teachers.
For the teachers, for the students, the kids. It's disgusting. You gotta go walk through a fence to get to school, and it's normalizing the traumatic displacement. The workers, the teachers are thrown off. They really could have cut it off right back there by the charging station. Encompassed the block, but left this V open and cut it off back over there on the DMV side or whatever to make this accessible to those students at the Ana Jo Garcia Haynes Early Learning Center, staff and teachers who were working there this morning. And that guy back there, he's still having a traumatic experience. Over here. Fire assaults, Rough Rider, pajama audits, Happy Hippie. They did not close the school. School's open. Teachers are trying to get in. The kids are still trying, being carried in. Think about the impacts that they would have if you had to do this regularly. Oh, it's just normal. They fence in our humans. Cage them like animals. At least these two are halfway wearing their masks. Nose is uncovered. Breathing all over each other. Hopefully they don't arrest anybody today and interact with them in a jail or something. God. I'm really losing my temperament for this. But what I see back there, I'm trying to document, is that the big gray hoodie, that's MHCD. Somebody, mental health services. There's at least one or two officers and some workers. They don't seem to be communicating with this person over here, screaming, yelling, having a mental health crisis while he's being caged to be traumatically displaced. Right? They're off over there doing their own thing. It doesn't appear from this angle that there is any unhoused person seeking assistance. They're just all hanging out and talking. Meanwhile, this guy's having a mental health crisis and they're doing jack shit about it. Right? He's off yelling and going on. There's people here willing to help pack him and move him. We don't get that. We don't get to assist him in doing that. He's obviously not having a good day. He's walking back and forth. He's angry. He's chatting, yelling, whatever it is. Patting himself on the back over there. They're just talking to each other. There's a gaggle of them. Circled up. Just hanging out, shooting the breeze. Another day in downtown Denver. Nothing to see here. Little kiddo trying to go to work or go to school, sitting in the back seat. See, look at that. There's no trucks coming through. But at least Martinez has his name embroidered on his jacket. Good job.
How you doing, Brian?
I'm well. How are you today? Well, that's okay. It's cold-hearted to be out of here, so I guess it works.
Get back in the car and get warm.
Yeah, go warm up. Make sure you're puffing. Exactly what I'm talking about. That kid coming through the cage, having to experience that.
I want to get paid $50 an hour to sit in the car.
Yeah, I know. He's cold. He says, I'm a little cold, Brian.
So he gets back in his car.
That's the gate right there you can lift and go in.
Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, we need something else.
Gatekeeper. Such good service work. So the way we're doing it, at least the people aren't running over there, the metal on the thing. Pop a tire. So one to get out of the car and open the gate, the other to supervise. That's a great use of our taxpayer resources.
There's like 10 of them here, right?
Right? There is like 10 cops here this morning. Yeah. Just wonderful. I love how they all call me by my first name, though.
They know you now.
They know me. Well, they all know me.
I know they all do it.
And they
Oh,
know.
last night. So so the other night we get called white posers, and last night we're assumed to speak Spanish. So,
Oh, the team's breaking up. The team's breaking up. Time to go back to work, folks. Union break's over.
did they have donuts over there?
No, they're bad cops. No donuts.
Yeah, but they had bagels for themselves over there, right?
Well, yeah, that's because they're fucking egotistical. Just so that you know what this looks like, folks. See, they got us. They got the fencing out in the road. It's so bad, right? They don't even know how to think about the city as a whole, the needs of drivers commuting to work, all the resources. I mean, his job is so grandiose that the dad leaving the facility is required to get assistance, right? Good morning. It's cold out. Better get back in that car. So this is all I got, folks. I'm done. I'm really just over it. It's 8 o'clock. It's time to go on to the next thing.
Sell some shirts today.
Nope. See? I mean, at least he's getting exercise, right? If he's got a pedometer, we can get some miles burned. Walking back and forth, opening the gate. What a glorious job.
I don't know that being rude to someone doing their job is changing the situation.
I'm not, I'm talking to my audience. I'm teaching them effectively how to set up a fence right now and discuss why it shouldn't be in the road. I know they're watching this. Right? The idea that the city should have more common sense than to interfere with the traffic pattern. That was an unnecessary use of the way they put the fencing up. It's very ineffective for the school and everybody that's involved. And again, as more people walk into the road where traffic is going to be coming to get to their jobs, the city needs to be very clear that the way this fencing is laid out is ineffective and dangerous to human life. I just can't express that enough. Because see, now we're going to have cars coming.
Are you able to let us in? Thanks.
And so this is why this is ineffective and should have been back on the sidewalk. You got to have traffic stop. There's not even an officer outside directing traffic, right? He's just opening the gate back and forth. So when we review this with the city public works and how they do these things, we have to ask critical questions like, was this an effective placement of the fence? And did it benefit the city as a whole to do it with this design in mind? Or was it actually a liability, an insurance liability, because the way the fence is laid out puts people walking in traffic to get to their jobs? It puts children at risk when they have to walk out into the road to get to daycare. Right? Yes, sir. Come on this way. This way. The city prefers that you and your children walk in traffic today, getting the kids to school. How you doing this fine morning?
Good, sir. Good. How you doing?
Good. Well, you know, I'd be a little bit better if my taxpayer dollars were used intelligently to make sure that all citizens were protected this fine day.
Right.
But unfortunately, we got two sitting in the car and one can't even come out to make sure there's no traffic coming. It don't make no sense. Right, Daddy's got to walk in the street while the traffic's coming to get his kids to school. Cannot express it enough how illogical this is. Why there's two cops sitting in the car and not one of them is directing traffic on the outside of the fence to make sure that people walking down the street are not at risk of life injuries. Right? One to watch the traffic, one to hold the gate. There's two of them. You think that'd be a logical use of their employment today? What do you think about that, Martinez? You don't have any thoughts on how to effectively make sure that kids walking in traffic don't get hit. That's good. So it doesn't require a lot of IQ to be a cop. And here's beautiful Viria helping a man to move.
You gonna let me in?
Well, he's not going to let me in. He doesn't have an opinion. Anna with Denver Homeless Out Loud, experiencing the walking of the street like a child would, having to go to school this morning. Right? This is the logic that we're expressing. Right, this whole roadway piece here does not need to be blocked off. It's illogical and unsensical. No, there's no effectiveness to this. So as they go to try to assist and move people in, they're not allowed to go in. They're just allowed to hand their carts. But again, when we look at parents coming down the sidewalk, they should be able to fence this off a lot more effectively. That's my morning critique. Hey, look out, Sturgill. Hope you're all doing well this morning. All right, that's it. I'm out of here, going to work. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Be sure to comment, send a message to Public Works, maybe in a polite way, and ask them to be more logical with the way they set up their fencing so as not to put human lives at risk. That would be a good call. All right, off to work. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Raj. See y'all soon.